we've had such a bumming conversation. You know, I don't mean to tear all this stuff out of you again, but one thing that's good is you recently hit a pretty big lick. You even were featured on Pawn Stars. Do you mind if we just take a little watch of your segment real quick? Because I was really quite impressed with it. I'm a big wrestling fan, so you really came up big time, and that was a pretty good buy, don't you think? That storage unit.
Yeah. We got lucky on that one. Even especially being we purchased that one as a blind unit. The door didn't even fully open, and we weren't able to see what was inside that unit. So when we came home, we didn't even know what we came home with.
Well, let's take a look at what you got here.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. What do you got here?
Got some NXT, WWE.
So embarrassing.
From Saraya
Awesome.
Jane Bevis, aka Paige.
Yeah. This is like her rookie year, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is pretty cool. Saraya Jane Bevis, known as Paige, came up through a wrestling family. Mother, father, all the brothers were in the business, and she was the one who just became the mega superstar of the family.
She sure did.
She actually got her start in professional wrestling over here in America because she's from the UK. So once she got her start in NXT,
Chumley knows his stuff. He gets fed some good lines.
Basically, the Little Leagues, she was able to win the championship, the inaugural championship at that for the women. So that's pretty cool. And then they decided to bring her into the WWE. And in her very first match, she won the WWE title. So where did you get all this stuff?
On main roster.
And this is a tiny percentage of what I have.
All right, well, you got quite a few things going on here. Could you explain everything to me?
I can. This is an outfit that she wore when she wrestled in the NXT. This is actually the outfit that she wore when she won the NXT title.
And then what do we have over here?
This is another one that she wore in the NXT as well.
And then over here we have?
This was a Halloween outfit. I think she was portraying another one of the wrestlers.
Okay.
You very well researched, bro.
I was looking to sell it today if I could.
Okay, and do you have a price in mind?
I was thinking $5,000 for the total set.
Okay. I mean, I'm very interested in it. Are you willing to negotiate a little? Would you take $3,500?
I would want $4,000.
4,000?
Straight face.
I think at 4,000, there's enough room for me to make at least $1,000 to $1,200. So I think I could do that. All right, we got a deal.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead and leave it right here, and I'll walk you up to the counter and get you paid.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
$4,000, and you said there was other stuff in that unit. How much do you think you made off the Paige unit total?
Quite a bit. And what's really sad about that, and my wife has a hard time letting it go too, is because that unit, it had so much more. Like we sold on Whatnot. We sold the other items that we had on Whatnot as well, and we had a pretty good sell, and it was pretty interesting. But we also threw away twice as much stuff because we still at that point didn't know how famous
Popular?
she was.
Yeah.
So we probably threw away $40,000-$50,000 worth of stuff.
If I ask you a real question, will you give me a real answer?
Of course.
Did you find any drug paraphernalia?
I think we did a little bit of trees or something. I don't.
Did she had a rough time, especially back then? Coke?
Back we did find some little baggies in there. Yeah, we did find a little bit of stuff in there. And this is when she was younger, and she was a wild child at that point in her life. But the weird thing about this was that both of these things pretty much happened in the same month. So when I did that video, it was surreal, and it was almost like an out-of-body experience, because that wasn't what was important to me. Me going on Pawn Stars, I tried to absorb that information and that experience as much as I could. But right after I left that, I drove to the police station and filed a police report against that YouTuber.